Okay, well, what do I mean about student talk? I don't mean group work here. By student talk, I mean their ability to speak in sentences. And the more you insist on this, the better your students will become in your subject, not just in literacy. If you are lucky enough to have the privilege to go into other people's lessons, as I do, you will find that a lot of times students get away with simply giving one or two word answers. They're not made to speak in sentences. And you can understand this when you watch teachers trying to get through the subject content. And questioning is often just a case of checking understanding. And in order to check the understanding, well, actually, a one or two word answer might do. So in a languages lesson, we might ask, does this verb take avoir or être? Oh, it takes être, sir. But equally, the student might say être, and that would be enough of an answer. However, over time, this doesn't develop the student's language. And what I want to get to here is moving away from just speaking in sentences into speaking in paragraphs. Once you do that, you become increasingly sophisticated. If you're in the longer version of this video, then I've already modelled that in the section on connectives. The other thing this will do is it'll change the way you teach. You'll start asking questions that need to be asked in sentences, and there'll be fewer questions which are simply recall. For example, you'll start asking students to explain. So why is 3x greater than 3y? Or why does heat change the state of a property? Or why does the verb ending need to change when we're changing the person from I to we? You'll get much more sophisticated questioning and therefore more sophisticated thinking from your students and more sophisticated answers. Once they've started to think in that way, it's because you've changed your thinking, and then it's a short step to getting them to link sentences together in paragraphs. If they can do that orally, they'll do it brilliantly in writing, and they will succeed spectacularly in your subject.